What's up guys, I'm Chasing Lamely. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode number 68 of the Robin Revival, and we are starting our 9th season of The Save, our 3rd season in the Premier League. We're playing Leicester City today, and we've got a whole bunch of new players. If you didn't see Friday's video, go check Friday's video out. You'll see all of the new players who've come in, all the big names that have left us as well, because we did a big squad overhaul in the summer window. But for now, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave comments, all that good stuff. Leave some predictions where you think we're going to finish this season, because I'm curious to know what you think we'll do. We've finished 13th and 14th in the last 2 seasons of the Premier League, and I think this rebuild might be what pushes us into the top half, so we will see what happens, although the media are saying it could be a relegation year. So who knows? Toss of the coin. Could be anything. Anyway, let's roll the titles. Let's see what's happening. And so here we are on the other side and ready for today's home game at the new improved county ground against Leicester City. I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, we're looking at building a new stadium as well. So, you know, things could be improving even further for us. In terms of team news today, Arlen Page is suspended because he's often suspended, and James McAtee is out with a broken toe. But that's all we need to know before we get into the game, because there are no matches to catch you up on. So let's just see what we can do. Let's get into it. So I guess we start with the team news today, and it's a pretty new looking side. So in goal, our brand new goalkeeper, Dejan Livakovic, Dominik Livakovic, good start. Croatian international we signed from Juventus in the summer. In front of him, Matias Senio starts at right back, Obadima and Pedro in centre of defence, and Bjorkan, the new player who we've signed from Everton, at left back. Amaral, a new signing from Porto, starts in defensive midfield, with Ruiz and Kubo in the centre of midfield. Right, on the wings, Cade Gordon, another new signing, Jakob Brun Larsen, who joined us from Sheffield United in the summer, and Gustav Paradis has returned from loan at Brentford to lead the line for us this season. In terms of our bench, we've got Ben Johnson, Cerna, another new signing, came in from Real Madrid in the summer. Solari, Skorshotowski, Amy, a new signing from Manchester United. Araujo, Jack Grealish, Maitland-Niles and Rainier making up the bench, and we're a bit thin on the ground with players who are fit to play. A couple of the new signings aren't fit to play. Obviously, Page suspended. A couple of guys who are ineligible because they've played for the under-23s today, and Garnacho has a small knock. So we are bare bones for this opening game. Also, I've noticed as things were loading up, our old friend Brendan Land lines up against us for Leicester. I think it's his Leicester debut, actually. So this could be an interesting one. Let's have a quick look, see what the assistant's saying. Nothing of note. So let's firm the team selection and let's get into this first game of the season. Hopefully we can start off with a win, as we mean to go on. And hopefully it'll be a really good season for us this year. So we're into the dressing room, and I want to be impressed. Go put on a show is the instruction that the assistant thinks we should give. It's done nothing to fire at the boys, so we're going to show we've got a little bit of faith in them. Also, I've just noticed that starting for Leicester is a right back called Ziki Šelić, who I tried to sign in the summer. He chose to go to Leicester instead. Not the best weather for football out there. How do you think the conditions will affect your performance? Weather is the same for both teams. Let's not make excuses. First goal is always crucial, and do we hope our team can produce? I mean, yes, because otherwise there'll be no point in us being there. We are here on television as well, a nice TV game, and some beautiful faces there, the ones that have faces in the starting lineup. Like I said, for Leicester, players to watch out for: Fofana, of course, Bernardoni in goal, Šelić, Land and Hagi are going to be the big stars for the two sides. But let's kick this one off, and let's see if we can carry our pre-season momentum. We've only lost one game in pre-season, including beating Borussia Dortmund. So hopefully we can do something big here. Hopefully we're on to the start of something really good this season. Right, throw for Leicester City, and it's with Šelić. to Enrique Araujo, to Brendan Land, a player we know very well. He's played a lot of football here at the county ground. Amaral on the ball now, gets it cleared, but he only gets it as far as Sanchez, to Barnes, to Haji. Haji back to Barnes. Barnes, Gordon though picks it off, and Ruiz now on the ball, puts it over the top looking for Parody. Can Parody get his first goal in his return after his own? He is going to get his first goal, and that was as scrappy a finish as you like. Basically a slide tackle into the net, but we'll take it however it comes, and Parody is back. Great ball over the top here from Wilmar Ruiz to find Parody on the side. Goes in, gets tackled by Quaresma, but decides to go for a slide, win it back. Knocks the ball right past the goalkeeper into the goal, and you can't say fairer than that. That is 1-0, and things off to a great start already as we go into a second highlight here, and we're going to have a free kick on the edge of the box, and it's going to be Take taking it. Can he score this one? Off the post, and Alvarez gets it clear. Could have been a second goal so easily, but as things stand, we are very much looking good. Bjorkan to Take now, to Amaral, ball out wide to Bjorkan again. Can we get this ball into the box? Take puts the ball over Gordon at the back post, and he heads it just over the bar. And we are all over Leicester City at this point in the game. Things looking very positive. We're going to praise the boys for a good start, and long may it continue. Another throw, and it's with Matiasinho now. Plays it down the line for Gordon to Amaral, who has looked very decent on his debut so far. Obadima to Parody. Ruiz. Amaral again. Take on the ball. Goes wide, looking for Brun Larsen. First we've seen of him on the ball. Can he make something special happen here? Cuts it in for Take. Gives it away though. Alvarez picks it up. Bernardoni does well to clear it. Matiasinho will pick that ball up. Back to Obadima. Time to slow the pace down. We're going all the way back to the goalkeeper, Livakovic. And we've gone out wide. Brun Larsen heads it on to Take. Can Take do it? Back to Brun Larsen. Parody is through again. And Gustavo Parody has scored his second goal of the game, second goal of the season, off the assist from Brun Larsen. And frankly, we are looking very, very good. Leicester have been finishing consistently in the top half over the last few seasons. They've been still looking very good, very established in the Premier League, and we have brought them to our place, and we are making them look much, much inferior to us. That is what we like to see, and who knows where this season could take us. If this is how we're starting, with a couple of key players missing, this could be a very, very good year. And that is half time. We are going into the dressing room very confident that we are doing very, very well. We're going to say we're pleased with the number of shots taken. Everyone looks happy, inspired, motivated. Let's get back out there for the second half. Cade Gordon is not having the best game of his life as the police finally show up to take him away for his performance. And Obadima as well, not having the best game of his life. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how well the microphone's picking up, but that's very, very loud outside. Joys of living next to a police station. Right, goal kick for Leicester now, and it's with Quaresma, who has the ball. I'm being told by my assistant that it could be time to take Ruiz off because he's looking tiring. But it does want me to send Maitland-Niles in, which feels like a very negative substitution for a team who are 2 goals up as Take plays it into Ruiz. Ball over the top for Cade Gordon. Can he get on the score sheet here? Lost the ball to Sanchez, and Barnes now on the ball. Back to Sanchez, back to Barnes. Ball over the top now. Going to Wind. I don't know if it's Wind or Wide. We're going to go with Wind. Pedro now on the ball. Take back to Amaral. Ball through to Ruiz. To Parody. Parody will be looking for a hat-trick today. Brun Larsen on the near side. Cuts it back to Take. Take to Brun Larsen again. Can Brun Larsen do anything here? Has a pop. Bernardoni very much equal to it. Straight into his hands. And I may have to think about taking Ruiz off if he's tired, but I don't think it's going to be Maitland-Niles I send on. Bjorkan to Take. To Brun Larsen, gives it away to Alvarez again. Some sloppy passing, but Obadima is there to pick it up. He looked very good for us at the back end of last season. Matiasinho to Ruiz, to Gordon, to Take. Take's through. Take straight the goalkeeper, and Fofana puts it into touch. Bit of a panic, bit of defending there. But we very much are looking very, very good, and I'm very much enjoying this performance so far. Through in for Leicester now with Sanchez. I've sent Rainier on in the centre of midfield for Ruiz as Sanchez progresses down the line. Maddison to Barnes. Gordon, though, picks it up. He might be the next person coming off, especially if he's giving the ball away like that. Maddison to Wind, but it is Obadima gets rid of it to Maddison. Sanchez, back to Maddison, finds Barnes. Can we win this ball back? We don't want to concede a goal. Enrique Araujo to Barnes, back to Maddison now. Maddison puts the ball into the box. Alvarez is at the back post. Can we ward them off? Selic on the ball to and Alexandra Paulos, that's a name that I was never going to pronounce the first time, and Madison to Wind. Ball across to Barnes. They're looking like they've got some control back on the game now. Madison back to Barnes. Maciasinho goes for a tackle, gets nothing out of it, and Lavakovic makes a very, very good save. And it is going to be time to take Kate Gordon off as they prepare for the substitution. We are going to send on Lucas Solari. As the ball goes into the box, cleared by Obadima. Only as far as Ziki Shelic, though, although the danger has cleared, and Solari can go in and see what he can do. Corner now with Take, and he puts the ball into the box, headed away by Ziki Shelic. But Amaral has picked up. He's looked incredibly good on his debut. Obadima to Pedro, to Brun Larsen. Brun Larsen, plenty of time, plays it back to Bjorkan. Bjorkan finds Pedro to Amaral, to Rainier, to Parody, to Rainier through to Brun Larsen. Brun Larsen has a pop, it's 3-0, and Jakob Brun Larsen has scored on his debut. That's time to drop a bit more praise. And we are looking fine right now. 3-0 on an opening day is something I don't think we've done this entire save. I could be wrong, but I don't think we've done a 3-0 on the opening day out of this entire series so far. And I can't compare. Everything has come off very, very well today. There are no complaints here. Parody apparently looks like he's given everything and should come off, but I'm very aware that Skorshatovsky is carrying a knock. I don't really want to risk him, so I'm not going to. Livakovic to Pedro. I might take Pedro off to stop him getting sent off. Bjorkan tries to find Rainier, can't find him. Wind. Enrique Arroyo back to Wind. Ball goes out wide to Alvarez. Cross goes in. Wind with the header, and it's gone over the crossbar. And I think I am going to make that substitution and take Pedro off. I know he's been very, very good. We're going to wait till this corner though. Take puts it into the box. Solari can't get to it. Pedro is now going to pick up the ball. Can he have a last impact here? Take, ball into the box. Parody is there, and it's not quite the hat-trick. We're going to send Ricardo Cerner and get our first look at the ex-Real Madrid player while we are ahead. Who knows what kind of impact it's going to make. I'm going to shout some more praise as well and see what we can do in this last 10 minutes. Can we get a fourth goal? Free kick now in the dying minutes. Take puts into the box. Parody is at the back post, and for some reason he's changed into an all-black kit, probably to celebrate this offside he's about to have. I don't know what happened there at all. They all just seem to be wearing the same kit as Bernardoni. It's been awarded. So Gustavo Parody, on his return to the Premier League, gets a hat-trick on the opening day. And I've been saying since we signed him, this kid is going to be a megastar. He's already rated as a wonder kid. He is going to be an absolute megastar. I don't know why he felt the need to change into the all-black kit to score his final goal of his hat-trick. But it is 4-0. I'm going to get some praise out while I can. And frankly, 4-0, opening day, very, very good return as the full-time whistle goes. There is nothing left to complain about, nothing left to say. What a performance all round by the boys. Just such a great all-round team performance. I am going to tell them nice work, everyone. That was good, and we're going to leave it right there because there is nothing else I need to say to a team that's just demolished a very, very established top-half Premier League team. How big is this result in a wider context? It was a huge result with all the things we needed to. Positive result have gone down well, of course, yes. And you must be delighted with such an emphatic win. Of course I am always delighted with an emphatic win. Leicester are definitely among the top sides in the league. And frankly, Leicester are a team we shouldn't have been beating. So, before I go through the mail, because otherwise I'll start doing that on the channel and we'll be here all year, it will turn into a sort of live stream or something. Let's wrap this up, shall we? In fact, before we wrap this up, let's be a bit remembering how we do things on this channel, because otherwise, something will go wrong. Let's look at what we're coming back for the next episode. And I think we're going to come back for the Everton home game in October. That feels like a strong place to come back, because then by my maths, the next game after that will be mid-December like it normally is. And we'll be getting ready for the busy winter transfer window. And of course, hopefully seeing how things go in terms of between now and then, where we might end up in the table. You know how it goes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave comments, all that good stuff. Don't forget, predictions down below are always welcome as well. And in the meantime, I've been Chasing Layman. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, for sticking with us throughout the series, and for just being around, because it's just good having someone to talk to. Anyway, Like I said, in the meantime, I've been Chasing Laney. Thank you for watching. See you all very soon. Have a good one.